Hey guys, welcome back. So we have a small fill-in haul. Some of this stuff is for fill-in haul. Some of this stuff is for our meal prep. So if you're new, we are a blended family. There's been a lot of people that have joined in the last week. So we thank you for joining. Hit like and subscribe if you are new to our channel. We are a blended family. When my husband and I got married, he had 3 children. I had 1. We've had 1 together and we have 1 on the way. So we will be a family of 8 here in a couple weeks. I am almost 32 weeks pregnant tomorrow. Today's March 6th. So I'm getting close. I am technically on bed rest. I'm supposed to do short walks because we've already had pre-labor. So we're just trying to get through these weeks. But in between, when I'm sitting, I am doing postpartum meal preps. And a lot of people do them different ways. You can do meal preps where you do it all at one time for the month or 6 weeks, 7 weeks. You can do it for a week at a time. We're kind of doing both. So I have things prepped for us to do meals when I'm unable, because I will have a 2-year-old and a newborn. And then we also have a 17-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 9-year-old. 3 kids we have a week on, week off. So the way I do my meals is it'll either feed all of us one night or it'll feed us 2 nights and like leftovers. So I am doing meal prep. I'm doing it in batches. So you'll see a lot of grocery hauls just because I'll buy what we need for the week. I do Costco once a month. Love Costco, spend about $1,000 there a month. And then I do a $200 to $300 fill-in haul right now. Now our grocery budget is not that high generally. But right now I'm also prepping for meals for the next couple of weeks and into when the baby comes. So right now if I make something for dinner, which you'll see in another video, I'm gonna do some of this for meal prep, I'll make 1 meal and then I'll have 2 or 3 or 4 meals that I put in the freezer, and I'll just make it that much bigger. And then that way we have meals we're saving. So I'll show you my freezers at the end of this to kind of show you how many meals we have. But as we put things together, it's building our freezer. Now that's not to say that we can't be like, oh, I don't feel like cooking, the kids want a lasagna, go grab a lasagna. That's fine. And it's a working freezer. It's not this food's off limits. It's just as we need it, it's ready to go. So kind of what we're doing is every 2 weeks I'll plan, okay, this is what extra I'm making, this is what I'm doubling, this is what I'm tripling. I have from food storage, I have a bunch of stuff. So usually it's only buying what I don't have. My freezers are low on meat, like ground beef. I think I have a couple of beef tips, maybe a package or 2 of meat. I have to go through it. I have 2 turkeys I'm gonna cook and make barbecue and different meals. Oh, and I have a pig. So January we got another whole pig. Last time we got a half, and this time we got a full pig. It was 310 pounds hanging. It was massive. So I use a lot of the ground pork in different meals, like my spaghetti. I like pork better than beef. So we're doing a bunch of different meals with that. And that we're not trying to eat it all. Like that's not the point of it. It's supposed to last us hopefully a year. We're also getting half a cow. We've never gotten a cow, but we're getting a half a cow in the end of April, beginning of May, right after the baby's born. So that'll be our meat, like backup hamburger meat if we want to make hamburgers on the grill, or if we want to do steaks or more roast. I'll have some in the freezer, but that'll also be other things that we can do that aren't prepped. Because it's not really an issue like when my husband's here and different things and can hold the baby. My teenagers will hold the baby. They're great with my 2-year-old. He loves them. But it's more so, you know, just having that other parent there that can take care of a crying baby if you're cooking dinner or whatever, or grilling, you know, things like that. So we'll do grilling. Ooh, close up. We'll do grilling on the weekend. So let me show you what we got, and I'll try to explain some different things. So I am off caffeine while I'm pregnant, and part of the thing is that I have to drink more. So I drink a ton of water, but in between, I like having something fizzy and cold and flavored. So I will drink those. I'll also drink just water with oranges and lemon slices. But when I want something fizzy, I tend to drink these. I was just diagnosed gestational diabetes. I already knew I had it. I've already been controlling my sugars. I've already, you know, even the sugar that we buy, half the time I don't even eat it. Or if I bake something for the kids, I'm not eating it. My weakness is ice cream, and I've bought it in grocery hauls in the past, but I'm just trying not to buy, you can see our creative memory stuffs here. I'm just trying not to get my sweets from that as much. So I will drink these in between. We got one thing of Hamburger Buns. We're down 3 kids this week. This is our off week. So, you know, we have some different things like chicken patties, or if we want to do barbecue or something, I like to have a pack of Hamburger Buns. And this sounds a little like weird. So, or one package of Hamburger Buns. I know someone said, oh, I hate when people refer to things as things. And I was like, oh, I wonder if I do that. I probably do, but I'll turn it into garlic bread, something. I'll do something with it. 2 things of milk, 2 gallons of milk. See, I did it again. 2 gallons of milk. We got rid of our fridge. So we have a deep freezer, like chest freezer. And then we also have a upright freezer. And they're both like, our chest freezer is like 15 cubic feet. And then our upright's almost 18. So we got rid of our fridge just because we were realizing that we wanted more meals and stuff to freeze as opposed to just keeping things in the refrigerator. So, you know, we have an Aldi's right around the corner. My kids don't drink straight milk. We also have almond milk that's in containers that we buy from Costco, that we have in food storage too, that we'll drink, and it's fine. Like it doesn't bother us. You know, we like almond milk in the container. So we'll put those in the fridge one at a time when we want to drink them. So they don't take as much room. But we do drink milk. We cook with milk, different things. I got 4 2-liter bottles of soda. Again, some people are like, that's a lot of soda. Really, when a kid wants to drink it or a family wants to have it like dinner, like a soda pop, then we will open one of these and they'll, you know, 6 people, that's not too much. So we got 4 of these Pepsi Max Zero and then 2 Diet Mountain Dew. I have 2 kids that love that. And then they substituted the Diet Dr. Pepper, which I don't know where that is, but I'm sure I'll find it. I got 6 of these cans of light kidney beans, light red. I make something called cowboy beans. It's like 3 different beans. It has like bacon, hamburger, and you make like a sauce too to add to the beans. And it's just really hearty and just awesome. And the kids love it. So I'm going to meal prep some of those because that's like a dump and go other than cooking the bacon and the hamburger. I just dump it all in there and go. I have 3 1.5 liters of water. It's all they'll let me get. We are in a hurricane state. We're in South Florida. So on top of my grocery hauls, if you've watched them, you'll also see where we have canned foods, we have frozen foods. I have a generator. I think today we're going to go fill up. We have 3 propane tanks. We'll fill up 2 of them. 1 we're still using. But we like to start getting this stuff now. We have a fridge, so we try not to use as many water bottles. I got the kids for Valentine's Day. There's a grocery haul, or there's a haul on that we got them custom-made cups. And do you have your cup, bud?
Sure.
We have oh, here it is. Yeah. We got them all their own custom cups, so they tend to use these and just use ice and filtered water. And key, when you buy your filters for the freezer or fridge, just get them on Amazon. I price matched. My mother-in-law was paying $25 and we got like 3 for $40. So buy your filters on Amazon. But so we do have a couple of these. When I go out, I like to take one because I'm trying to keep my fluids up. It prevents preterm labor too. So I'm a little bougie when it comes to water. If it has a funky taste while I'm pregnant, I won't drink it. We also have 6 things of sweet peas. This is more of like we were out of them completely. And sometimes I just, different meals you want peas. Like you eat ribs and mashed potatoes. I like peas with it. I don't know. Call me weird. Butter beans. They also go in my cowboy beans as well as the baked beans. Yes, I know I have baked beans in big 10-pound number 10 cans. And I also have smaller cans. The smaller cans are for sides. The bigger cans are for like when they do beanie weenies or we go somewhere. I can make some baked beans with bacon and different things. So that's what I use those for. This calls for 1 can of this per serving. So it's just easier than doing all of that. And then it also takes dark kidney beans. So we got 6 tins of kidney beans. Now, watching my carbs even more now, since this is when the baby puts on a lot of weight in my pregnancy. I have some Baby Bells. We have string cheese still from Costco, but this is just another snack. My kids will snack on it. Those won't last long. There's 10 in each one. So we got a couple different cheese products that I can also eat with mixed nuts, because I have a big container of mixed nuts from Costco. We got some Makoto's ginger dressing. This is wonderful. And then we got some Marie Caesar and 2 chunky blue cheese. 2 twin packs of 18-count eggs. I'm going to make some egg salad. I was craving it yesterday, but since my last son, I haven't been able to eat eggs at all. I don't want deviled eggs. I just can't eat eggs. So for some reason, I wanted egg salad. That could change tomorrow, and when I make it, I could be like, oh, get that away from me. But for some reason, it sounded good. So I'm going to prep some egg salad. If not, my husband will drink that. The kids and my husband, some funfetti and some caramel macchiato syrup. I make cold brew coffee in a French press, and I leave it overnight. So the kids make cold coffees. So they put a little bit of that in there. I have 2 of these olive oil mayonnaise. I have 1 child that eats mayonnaise on her sandwiches. Other than that, unless I'm cooking with it, we're not a mayonnaise family. I know, it's shocking, but all my kids will eat. The one that eats mayonnaise doesn't, but they all will eat spicier food. They're half Mexican. They will all eat, except one, they will all use hot sauce and different things like that. Peppers, onions, they eat all of that. They will not eat mayonnaise. So this is a kielbasa meal I make. It has onions and peppers chopped up. I put a can of corn in there. I put seasonings in there. It just reminds me of something my grandmother used to make. So I'm going to meal prep a bunch of these. They only let me get 6 of this Polish sausage. So I went ahead and got 6 regular kielbasa because that's 12. I use at least 3 of these per meal. And then you can put it over rice. When I'm eating it, I won't eat it over rice. The corn will be my fibrous type of carb. Let's see. Cracker Barrel, we got some extra sharp cheese slices. My husband loves pepper jack, so I got some of those. He can pop those in his lunch. We got a sharp cheddar, and then we got 36 of this Colby Monterey Jack. My baby also loves cheese, so I will give that to him, and he eats so much fruit that it's really not an issue with him at all. Oh, there's the Dr. Pepper. So I got 2 liters, and they substituted it, which is fine. And then we got 1 sour cream. We got 2 cottage cheese. And then I am going to make some more barbecue. So we got a big thing of Sweet Baby Ray's and then 2 of these sweet and spicy. If I do ribs or something, my husband likes those. It's not that spicy. And then 2 packages of sunflower seeds for salads. And then, yes, I know I have a pig, but I'm just really liking sausage links, and we didn't get any made to sausage links. So these will go in the freezer. On a weekend, I'll make pancakes or I'll make eggs. If my kids, I am going to do, since I'm meal prepping so much, we are going to do a lot more of I feel like I'm giving videos of like, oh, this is what we ate here and there, but we are going to do more of what we ate this week during pregnancy, so you can see how we incorporate both prepared meals and spur of the moment. So the kids don't really eat the same thing every day. One day they might eat Annie cinnamon rolls. The next day they might have a smoothie, then oatmeal. I like to give them a variety and like mix it up. On the weekends when my husband's home, we like to have breakfast. So I got 2 packages of the brown sugar and honey. They only let you get so many. There's a maple, 2 maple, and then I think 2 original. So one of them is a meal, and sometimes I'll cook extra up. let's see. And then we got 2 of these. Now, this stuff's going in our freezer for easy lunches. So whether it's now, my kids are all home. They do online school. They're all doing fantastic. To each their own. Some kids thrive in those environments at home. Some don't. So my kids, I'm home with them, and I've always kept an eye on their school to make sure they were successful, and they've done remarkably well. My 3rd grader didn't start school until middle to late October, and he was done halfway in December for Christmas and took a month off. Started in January 7th, and he's now done, and this is March, the first week of March. So, and he's done 2 years of Spanish in between that. So some kids just do well with that and some don't. It's a personal preference, it's a family preference, it's an individual preference. If they weren't doing good in school, we would switch that, but they are, so that is what we're doing. I have one that's finishing next week with her 9th grade year of high school, and we do Florida virtual online, so we still follow the same requirements. And then I have my 14-year-old is actually doing 9th grade work too, and he'll finish up in about a month. So one's a year ahead. So that's what we do. So they're home all the time. So again, my kids and my husband will all eat leftovers. We will have either a leftover day. If I'm taking a nap, the 3 older ones will make sure the 8-year-old eats. They'll eat all the leftovers. They have no problem. They're all old enough to make lunches. If I'm up, I make them lunch because I just like to do that. So one day we might have quesadillas or just whatever we have. They don't always do sandwiches. That bread I bought at Costco, I still have probably a loaf and a half. And I have one son that always wants peanut butter and jelly, my 14-year-old. So he tends to eat all of the bread generally. But other than that, we don't typically even eat just bread. So that's why there's no bread. But I did buy 2 of these. These are the family pack. I want to say there's like 20 in here. Yeah, 22 servings. There's 22 in here for like $8. They're not the same as Chick-fil-A, but they taste similar. And I have Chick-fil-A sauce that I buy from Walmart. So the kids love that. Fine. 10 minutes in the oven. They're great. So I'll keep those. Those will be a lunch for now, or when the baby comes, they can do that. Same things with corn dogs. That's another thing I'm like craving seriously right now, is these 22 individually wrapped corn dogs. I got 2 boxes of those. That's kind of a stock up for lunches. Again, my kids will not eat 2 and 3 of those. I will give them 1. The older ones might have 2, but then we always have fresh fruit and fresh vegetables. I pick a fruit, I chop it up, I put it on the table. That's what they have with it. I'll take out hummus and cucumbers and different things, and they'll eat along with it. Sometimes I have chips or whatever. So if that's a lunch, this is a small part of lunch. We always do fruits and vegetables. And then my kids don't snack much. If they are hungry, they can have, I know I'm out of breath, they can have fruits and vegetables all they want. So that's how we do that. And then I did get 3 cases of water simply because we are stocking up for hurricane. So I usually get about 5. The limit was 3. These were like $3.98 for 40 half liter. So we will drink them after hurricane season, or even if we do in between. But that way we stay away from the panic. You know, if our propane tanks are full and we have coverings for our windows already, and we have our waters, and we have our batteries, and we have our flashlights, we're one less household that is part of this mass hysteria. And we have toilet paper. So the only thing is too, when it gets close, if we see a storm develop, we have big gallons of gas. I think we have 5 gallons for the generator. We'll fill those up. And then what we'll do is we will just use those in our car so they don't go bad. And then we'll keep filling it up and rotating it. So that is kind of what we do with that. We just always make sure that we're prepared, and then we're not running out and, you know, causing an issue. So I have another Walmart pickup we're doing, but it's a household, and it's more household like dishes and stuff. So I'll show you that next. Hey guys, so I forgot to say on that video, that Walmart haul from Walmart was $2.33. So $2.33. I did those 4 meals already, the sausage, and I'll have a video up with that. Now, I also did a Walmart, kind of like a household. It came out of our household budget, but it's for dishes. So if you have teenagers or anything like that, you know you go through dishes. So I have been wanting dishes, but I was determined to buy something that I could replace. Meaning, you know, you can go different places and just buy a plate from Walmart. So I didn't want even white plates and stuff. They all look different, and I'm not a white plate kind of girl. So I got 3 boxes of these. These were $49.96 for a 4-piece. And what I liked is I like the coffee cups, and I can buy those individually. But I hate buying sets of dishes that one of the fourth piece, you know, you get a set of 3 or whatever it is, and you get, like, I don't need 12 coffee cups. But I wanted a 12-piece place setting. Now, obviously, my babies aren't going to use these, but with older kids, that's 6. So if we do lunch and dinner, I was always having to, I never had enough plates for both meals, and the kids broke them. Where these, I can go and just buy a plate from Walmart if one breaks. And these are pretty heavy duty. They're not just flimsy. So $49.96, and I got 4 plates, 4 large, 4 small, and then 4 of these cereal bowls. So I bought 3 sets, so that was about $150. It ended up being $191 for all of it. I got this little spoon holder for on the stove, just because I hadn't had one. And if you notice, I do like the blue theme. Now this has a touch of red just like as an accent color, but just to kind of go with the theme of the blue. And then I did get some hand towels, 2 packs of these. These were $10 for 4. I just love the print, you know, the red, the blue, different things. So we got 2 of those. So that was about $191, $192 for a place setting of 12, this little dish, and 8 hand towels. So I didn't think $49.96 was bad. I actually had to go to 2 Walmarts because I had ordered 3 boxes from one, and when I went to pick it up, they only had 1. And they can't obviously substitute it because it's a design, so had to go back and redo it. So that is all Walmart kind of household budget thing. Mama wanted it. and I'm one of those people that I won't buy something once. I think, how long, he's taking recyclables out. How long have I been looking at those dishes? Have they been in my cart?
A while.
For months. And I actually had like 3 sets of dishes. I did ask him which ones he liked better. So he narrowed it down for me. But these have literally been in my Walmart cart for months. And I am just one of those people that I'll keep it there or in my Amazon cart. And I'll hit save for later. And then I'll put it back in my cart and take it back for save for later. So anytime I am deciding something that's not permanent, but just, you know, a bigger purchase, even though it's $150 for just the dishes, you know, the same thing with silverware. Like, I don't know what silverware I want, so I'm kind of like back and forth. And I just wait until I know that I know, and I don't have buyer's remorse. So that is our Walmart household dishes. Okay, and here is our little Target haul. So in addition to stocking up for food and meal prepping and stuff, you know, I'm obviously not working right now, so we're also stocking up on baby supplies. A lot of the baby's clothes, we've bought a couple of little outfits, or I have in my cart, again, with the cart, of different things I want. But as far as like Tylenol and Motrin and stuff, you'll see that I got that at Costco in bulk. We have a lot of the things already. We're mostly stocking up on diapers. So if you have Target and you do like a pickup order, a lot of times they have specials. So he's always worn Honest diapers. I've tried Costco, I've tried Pampers, I've tried Huggies, I've tried Amazon brand, I've tried so many brands, and he just peed through them. So I'm like, and we're done. Or he's gotten really bad diaper rash. Anytime he's ever broken out, like if he eats too much fruit or anything like that, I can just put a smear of butt paste on him and he's good. Where I've had to like make a homemade diaper rash cream because nothing over the counter would work. And I'll share that recipe at some point. And I mean, just the kid's little blistered bottom is just not what I want to deal with. So he wears Honest diapers. So we are wearing Honest diapers for the baby. Now he's only 33 pounds. He's in 6s. He just was getting really close to peeing through the 5s. So he's been on 6s for a while. So we have 2 already, but these are 4 boxes of 6s. So we'll have about 5 or 6 boxes. And then he wears the Honest overnights and 6s at night. So this was one order. So when you do it, it'll say spend $100. These are $25.99. So spend $100, get a $20 gift card. Once I drive through and they put it in my car, they send me electronically to my app a $20 gift card. So I got $20 off of this order. Then because I was stocking up for the baby, there was this, I'll tell you the second reason why I went ahead and did this today. So I got, this was another $110, and my son has eczema. He only gets it like in the back of his leg folds and his arms, and he gets it when he cuts teeth. He doesn't run fevers with teeth. He doesn't really drool a lot. I mean, a little bit when if he's chewing on his hand, but he's not really a drooly baby or a whiny baby. He'll sleep more, and he'll get like some spots on the back of his legs. So we have a medicated oil that we put on for eczema that clears it right up. We also found, because a lot of people do, I do essential oils and stuff, even though I'm a nurse. I believe in Western and Eastern things with healing products for healing properties. But this has been awesome, this Eczema Therapy. We put this over his oil and we put this on him at night. And it's like $17 for this entire tube. But we've had a tube of it for, how long have we had that? 8 months? 8 months, because it's super, super, super thick. So we'll put this on him when he's having a breakout. Gone in 2 days. We had tried all these steroid creams, everything when it was trying to get diagnosed. So I got another, I have about this much left in one. So I just wanted a second one just in case the other baby has a problem. But if not, it's the oatmeal skin protected. And you don't want anything, if they have eczema, even the lavender we had to take out. And just anything that wasn't oatmeal. I mean, you have to really be careful with him. So he also has done like the Aveeno Eczema Therapy baths. And every kid's different. I'm not saying that this is what you should use by any means. We've tried the Cetaphil. We tried all kind of things on his skin. And this is just what works for his body chemistry. So to each their own. Whatever you do that works for your child. So we picked up another one of these for him. And then this thing. And everybody's like, why don't you just get the tube? I don't know, for some reason. You always have to put your finger to smear it. So I might as well use it in here. So I have one of these opened. But again, I wanted to stock up because I have a baby. Sometimes if I just, with babies, I'll just put a little bit on them, especially at night, or if once they start sleeping through the night, to prevent rash. Just to kind of protect them. So I wanted another one of these, and then one for the diaper bag so I don't have to carry the big one around. I got the baby. He likes to take showers with my husband, and so he plays in it. He looks like a little man in the shower. It's so adorable. So we got him these little bath toys because he's always trying to take something into the bath, and then just as like a sensory type thing, you know, to color on the walls. He's in there with Dad, so then Dad can clean the walls. That's a win-win, Mom. If Dad's giving the bath, then you get to buy the fun stuff and Dad can clean it up. Both of these have been fine for his skin. We've used this Aveeno baby wash and shampoo, and we've been very minimalist with our kids as far as I'm not buying 100 different activity centers. You know, we buy one jumperoo or we buy one different thing. My last baby did not like the swing. So we're just not, we've kept our books, we've kept our toys, kept them clean, we kept our saucer. So I'm not going to have 12,000 different soaps for different kids. So this works on one, sure it'll work on the other. So I got 3 of the daily wash and shampoo. I'll use this for both boys. And then with both of them, or with the one I have now, I can use this or I can use this Baby Bum. I really liked this. It also makes like a sunscreen, and it's paraffin free, it's hypoallergenic, it's tea tear-free, vegan, ultra gentle. So I got the shampoo and wash natural fragrance, and this is like banana coconut. Neither one of these mess with his skin. Now this one I use more since it does have a smell a little bit. This one I'll use if he's not teething or something and his skin's fine. But I got that, and I got a lotion to match, and we'll use those for the babies, both babies, depending on what happens. So I ordered this, and all I did is I ordered my diapers, and I hit submit and said, okay, done. And then I turned around and started another order, and I picked them both up at the same time. Well, because this was $100 as well, I got another $20 off of this. So that's 20 and 20, so that's $40. On top of that, the Circle of Excellence, because you put your like rewards card in there for Target. If you did 2 orders that were $100, you also got an additional 15. So just for placing this order now and not waiting 2 more weeks, I'm 32 weeks. And instead of waiting another week or 2, which I was already planning on doing this order, when that popped up, I just said, ooh, I'm gonna do that now. So went ahead and did it. So now I have $55. I did the same thing when it was time to buy his toddler bed and just saved my gift cards, and I paid $30 for his toddler bed. And now I always buy them a really good mattress to start out, really firm for the babies, just so it's not, you know, again, it's a personal preference. That's what I've always done. A Serta, I don't buy the cheapest mattress, I don't buy the most expensive, but I do a good quality mattress that will, ooh, it's blurry, that'll stand up but be supportive of the baby and all of that. So I'll buy a new mattress for the new baby, and then the one that's in the bed now will go in his toddler bed. So I will use that $55 off of his mattresses, and if I end up getting any more diapers. So just look at that, because this, sometimes it's off of just diapers and it makes my diapers cheaper. So if you think about it, $80 for 4 boxes of diapers really isn't that much more expensive than buying even generic diapers when you start adding it up. So if you need that for your baby's skin or personal preference or wetting ability, just look for those deals. I know some people do the subscription. I'm not disciplined enough to be like, oh, now I need to change sizes. I don't want to do that. So I buy them from Target. I buy them and stock up when they're on sale, and then I don't have to worry about it. And if I buy a size that's too big or too small, I can just exchange it because I know where I bought it from. So that is my Target haul, which seems pricey, but again, 4 boxes of diapers, all of this, even though it was about $200, I got $55 back. So I ended up saving almost 25% of what I spent. So that is just another tip and trick on that. So thanks everybody for stopping by. Hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.